Many police forces around the country have reported a fall in the number of positive breath tests. But it's a very different story in the West Midlands. During the past 8 days, 163 drivers have been found to be over the limit, exactly the same number as last year. Another 629 underwent negative breath tests, 44 fewer than in 1988.
Basically, I think the media message has got over to a lot of people, but we've still got a minority, hardcore people who keep drinking, and they won't change their social attitudes.
Whatever the explanation behind the figures, they've come as unwelcome news to the motoring organisations, who are hoping for an improvement on previous years.
The red alert, which has been affecting hospitals in Birmingham, has been lifted. Hospitals were forced to postpone all but life-saving admissions as a result of staff shortages due to the flu epidemic. But now most staff have returned to work, with only East Birmingham, Selly Oak and Good Hope at Sutton Coldfield restricting admissions. 2 climbers from the West Midlands have been killed in an avalanche in France. They've been named as Bob Brevitt, who was 34, and 28-year-old Andy Poole. The accident happened during an ascent of a peak in the Alps near Briançon. Rescuers found them alive in the snow, but they died soon after reaching hospital. There have been long queues as thousands flock to the post-Christmas sales. It's busy in Birmingham and other major towns in the region.
The annual end of Christmas sale started today at Rackham's in Birmingham, with hundreds of shoppers queuing since 7:30 this morning. And what is it you're hoping to get?
Video camera, please.
Is it something which is going cheap or what?
If it's cheap, I'll buy it, That's our interest.
With the amount of bargains on sale, one man even came all the way from Sweden.
I don't reside in England anymore, so I'm residing in Sweden. So things are slightly more expensive out there.
As 1990 approaches and money becomes even tighter, it doesn't look as though these shoppers know what that word means.
Now the weather, misty and foggy again tonight, drizzle over hills, temperatures dropping near to freezing in places, dull grey and misty tomorrow morning with some light rain. Areas of fog will slowly lift, but there'll be little change to the afternoon, remaining cloudy and misty with some drizzle. Temperatures up to 7 Celsius, that's 45 Fahrenheit. That's it from the Central Newsroom for now. We're back in the morning. Good night.
I hope that we'll find them, which we do, thank God. Other times we have people sort of ring up and say, there's 2 dogs or 2 puppies just been dumped outside your door. Invariably it's the person that's dumped them just to give themselves a bit of conscience easing, if you like. But it still doesn't make the act any greater by taking the trouble to ring up.
There's often an odd interloper at the home. No animal in need is turned away. This box of puppies was found abandoned on waste ground and had just arrived. The kennel staff never really get used to the daily cruelty they witness.
Yes, they get very upset. Some of the states they come in, it really upsets you a lot. Like what? Where have they been found? Dumped in canals, on train banks, places like that.
And the number of Birmingham Dogs Home, if you'd like to give a dog or puppy a home, is 021 643 5211, and the phones are manned 24 hours a day. Now look at the weather, cold and rather cloudy to start with tomorrow morning, gradually brightening up, a little hazy sunshine breaking through in places during the afternoon. Temperatures up to 8 Celsius, that's 46 Fahrenheit in the brighter areas. That's all for now. We'll be back tomorrow. Good night.